What is going on, Movie Meals? Another first look. What if? So many back to back to back to back to back to back. We're here. The animated series. Don't know much about it. Just know that pretty much everyone is coming back to voice their character, and I am very interested in that. The What If comics are very cool. Some of the, I'm not massive into the What If and comic reading area, but I have read a good handful of the What Ifs, and those are some of the best stories, my favorite stories. And so I'm curious to see these routes they're going to go with animation. And I like that the voice actors are coming back. Kyle, any quick thoughts on What If?
It's kind of like with Loki, like you're kind of taking different chances on, different sort of timelines for, some of your favorite characters. So I'm hoping, there's really interesting concepts that they do. Like it's just infinite amount of things you can do for a show like this. And I hope like they really, get creative with animation. Like I hope it's not just like the same type of animation. Like do some different stuff, hand drawn, computer animated, what have you. We'll see if that's the case.
Yeah, all right. A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Space. Time. Reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Huh. Oh, that's the Watcher.
Who's promised an army?
You have a super soldier.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
Guide through these vast new realities. Only and dare to face the unknown. And ponder the question. Give me the thought.
Wow. Kyle, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going to get creative with, telling some different stories. Like there was some clips within there where I was like, I could watch that. I could check that out. I'd be on board with that. The animation, I'm still not sure about. Like I thought they were going to do different types of animation, but it seems like they're going to do what looks like a mixture of like hand-drawn and CGI. It looked pretty good for like the landscape stuff, but when it came to like the motion of the characters, some of it looked good to me and some of it just fell off. But I'm only seeing it on like a small window in YouTube. Maybe I just need to see it on a bigger screen or something to get a better look at it. But still though, I like that they're being creative and that they're trying different things, and maybe there's just some different stories that could be told within this universe that could be pretty interesting. So hopefully it lives up to that.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm not a big fan of that animation style usually, where it's trying to be a little bit more realistic as well as animated. A few shorts and films have kind of turned me a bit on it, and this is one of those that I'm starting to turn on. Honestly, it's probably just not finished is why some of those moments look like that, and I agree with that. But I think if you're going to have so many characters and all these actors voice those characters, you need to go a little more realistic style. And so I think that makes a little more sense because you get a little more detail in the faces of who these people are, so you can tell who everyone is. And I think that's important than going a style like a Clone Wars or Rebels, which is a little bit more 3D style with that realistic way, where this is more of the hand-drawn. And it feels more like a What If. This show, if The Watcher voiced by our own Commissioner Gordon himself. The connections there. But
Nice.
if it's more of like a show where it's like the watcher introduces a story and it's like, remember, like they do with those older kind of shows.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, Twilight Zone's what I'm trying to think of. Like that Twilight Zone where it's introduced and it's this story, I think is a cool way to do this, especially for kids who are going to be the main focus of an animated show like this.
Yeah.
But it looked cool to me. I liked what I saw. I like these what if stories. The animation turned it. The Watcher stuff looked really cool. I was all for that. So, yeah. Any final thoughts, Kyle?
No, that's all I got.
All right, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff. Go check out all the other reactions. We have a little recap video up as well. Do all that. And thanks for watching, Mom.
See you guys.